Welcome everyone to what I hope ends up being a helpful tutorial on the Google keyword tool here in AdWords. So the first thing I've done, as you can see, I'm already here in the keyword tool. You can get there by either typing in AdWords keyword tool into your search box like here, or just logging in at adwords.google.com and clicking this Reporting and Tools tab, and then keyword tool. So that's how you get there. Let's just start off with an example here. Basically, you would use the keyword tool if you were out of ideas or just needed more ideas that you couldn't think of off the top of your head. It makes the process much easier when you use the keyword tool, and it is pretty much the industry standard for keyword research because Google has a lot of data on keywords, as I'm sure you could have guessed. So let's say that I sell sandals and I want some more keywords. I'm just going to do the most basic thing I can do. Type in sandals into the box, search. So it takes a few seconds to load. You'll see whatever I type shows up here in the search terms. Let's describe the columns. Obviously the keyword, level of competition. So this is a little green gauge. If you mouse over, it says how high the competition is, whether high, medium, or low. You can also see by the indicator that it's pretty much all filled out. So that's high competition. And then in the third column you can see the global monthly searches. Remember, this is for a broad matched keyword, meaning sandals can appear anywhere in the search term or the search query, and it will show your ads as a result. So 6 million searches globally every month. That's exactly what that means. I've heard that Google tends to overestimate these numbers, but it's a pretty good ballpark figure nonetheless. So just think in terms of relativity when you're researching these keywords. So below you'll see a large list. You can see that Google actually returned 800 suggestions. I believe if you have to be logged in order to get that many suggestions. If you're using it externally and you don't have an AdWords account, then you won't see as much data. So I highly recommend signing up with AdWords with your current Gmail account or any email account that you have for that matter, and it's free and really quick. So don't worry about any kind of catch here. It's totally free. So let's say that I specifically sell sandals for summer wear purposes, and I want to filter out things like, I don't know, platform sandals or designer sandals. Maybe that's not exactly what I'm selling here. So if I go over to this categories section, click all categories, show all categories, and you can see a bunch of different categories. Most of them, well, almost all of them are grayed out except for apparel, which is what sandals relates to. So if you click that plus icon, you'll then see even more specifically what we have under apparel, footwear. That's highlighted. So again, Google guessed correctly that we are dealing with footwear here. So now, once we're under footwear, we have two things highlighted, boots and sandals. So let's see what happens when we hit boots. We know this isn't what we want, but let's just see how the keyword ideas change. So now we've gone from 800 to 76 ideas, and you can see that this is, you have heeled sandals, high heel sandals, kitten heel sandals. These are kind of this is formal or really dressy wear for women, it sounds like, and that's not what we're selling here. So we don't want boots. If we go back, click on the click on footwear again, and you'll see sandals is highlighted again, as well as boots. So let's click on sandals. Just straight up sandals, that's what we sell. So now when I'm looking at this list, we have 145 ideas. And this looks good. If we just did a quick look at every single keyword that we've been given here, and we liked what we saw, excuse me, you can just click this little box next to the keyword, or the word keyword, and it will select all. You can also just go to download and hit all, and then download CSV for Excel, and you would save your location to where you want to download it to, and would put it in a spreadsheet for you. So that's great. Or you can just handpick which ones you want by selecting here. Some other features, let's go over them real quick. Only show closely related, only show ideas closely related to my search term. So this would mean it has to have, anything that's returned here has to have sandals in the keyword. You see that this flip-flops suggestion doesn't have the word sandals. So when we do this search, we're not going to see flip-flops, and we'll probably see fewer ideas. So see, went from 145 to 116 because it's excluding everything that doesn't include the word sandals. So that's what that's for. That's how you narrow it down even more specifically. If you know for sure that you want a certain word or phrase in your keyword, then that's when you would want to use that. Let's say we want to look at a certain web page that we own or a competitor owns, and we want to get suggestions from that. So I saw there were Tevas right here. So if we went to teva.com, I don't know if that's their actual URL, and we just hit search. You see everything that returns is related to what's on their website. So that's a really cool feature, actually. I like using subpages. So if they had teva.com/sandals, for example, you can really analyze. You can have Google analyze your page and give you some appropriate keywords that I would presume would give you high quality scores if you ended up choosing them. So you could also do these advanced options and filters. You could go by country, language. Say that you were trying to sell sandals in Spain to English speakers. You could choose Spain from this list, and then English. But we won't do that here. Include adult ideas. I guess this is this is for a different industry, so I'll leave that up to your imagination. We're not going to deal with that here. Show ideas and statistics for. This is for basically choosing either desktop and laptop devices or mobile devices. So if you want to target people that are searching on their phones for sandals, you can select all mobile devices or some of these other options here, and you'll see the search numbers narrow down a lot. But that's a more targeted approach if you were into that. Finally, you could filter keywords by these different categories like level of competition, like global monthly searches. You can set greater than or equal to, say, 1,000 and search. So it wouldn't show, looks like every keyword here is greater than 1,000 global monthly searches, but if we hit something like 10,000, I'm guessing we'll have fewer keyword ideas. Yeah, so about half. So you can do approximate CPC, ad share and search share. I don't know what these are about, unfortunately, but don't make it too complicated. You can really use just the most basic feature without the filters and get some good ideas. So I hope this explains how to use the Google AdWords keyword tool. One more thing that I'll just go over real quickly. You can choose to filter your results by exact or phrase match keywords over here, because lots of people know that broad keywords can be pretty dangerous. So if you don't want broad keywords and you want to see some search traffic and competition levels for exact and phrase match, use these guys over here. Alright, thank you, and please feel free to comment or offer any suggestions or tips to our viewers.